Oh, you can join church because you got it all together. The only reason you got here is because you didn't have it together. And somebody had to step outside of their comfort zone to get you, to bring you in. So the only way we can minister is to get out of our comfort zone and get out of the box and do something about it. If we see somebody on the corner, even around this church, we need to go to them and shake their hand and tell them good morning. Get out of your box. They can't look like you in order for you to talk to them. They're going to look ugly. They're going to be smelly. They're going to smell like alcohol. They're going to smell like drugs. They're going to smell like funk. They're going to smell like everything. But sometimes we got to get out of our comfort zone so that we can minister to these people and get them saved. We got to start ministering out of the box. So many times we wait for people to come in for, to a place where we feel that they're ready. Man, if God waited for you to be ready, you wouldn't be here today. I know if you waited for me to be ready, then I would still be outside. I'm glad somebody stepped outside of the box to get me. So as Peter was here with this man in this smelly house, in this smelly situation, all these blood and guts, because they didn't have the stuff we had today. If he was making leather, he had a big oven set up in his house to burn stuff, acid, chemicals all over the place. Peter stepped in here, being Jewish. Man, you talk about the prodigal son when he was eating with pigs, and here's Peter, the top apostle, living with somebody with dead stuff. Ministering out of the box like that to bless the community, to bless everybody. I mean, this is something else. And all this was set before Paul even got his ministry going. But he was building a foundation. He was building a foundation. And in order to get out of the box, when we get out of the box, what God is doing with us, with anybody that dares to jump out of the box to minister to others, he's building somebody's foundation on you. And it's a foundation that's going to last a lifetime. The foundation he's building on you will last longer than any building. Because if you look downtown right now, they'll tear a building down in a minute. I don't care who it was named to, they tear the thing down. So the foundation he builds on us will last longer than any building. Anything that man made, the foundation that God builds on our ministry and on your life will last longer than any man-made thing. Because God's putting the foundation down that people can stand on and live from generation to generation to generation. And when they're off the scene, they're still going to be talking about your name. How you came out and how you saved them one day. How you spoke the word of life to them on the street corner when they had nothing left. When they thought life was gone. How they heard the words of the Lord through your mouth because you dared to step out of the box. You dared to step out of the box. You dared to step out of these walls, out of this church, and to do something for somebody. And out of the box isn't as far as we think. It's not as far as we think. Some of us don't got to go far for the box. You go home. You go home. You out of the box already. People in your house now, you told them, look, I'm going to church. When I get home, that place, it better be clean. And you already know it's going to be messed up, so you're ready to fight before you get out of here. Because they ain't going to clean up like you said. They ain't going to wash the dishes. They ain't going to wash the clothes. They ain't going to die. Tell me about it. They're not going to do none of that stuff. So you ready to fight. So when you go home, guess what? You're out of the box. You need to tell them, thus saith the Lord, how God has a way. He can make a way out of nowhere. You need to tell them how God can lift them up. You need to tell them what Jesus can do in their life. Don't have to squander it. Don't have to waste it away. It's always something positive that Jesus is giving us that we can bless somebody else with if we desire to step out of the box. Stepping out of the box means we got to step out of our own mindset. Meaning that you can't step out of the box and be hating on somebody. It's no way you can step out of the box and minister to people and hate on somebody else. You cannot do that. You need to let go of your mindset. Step out of the box. Step out of the box for somebody just loving everybody. Because you've been hating for so long, you don't know how to love them. You don't know who your friend is. You've been hating so long. And you need to step out of the box of your own mindset. Let go of the hate. Let the devil have what's his. And you need to take what God has for you. If what God has for you is for you, you need to start loving everybody because love is going to bring you prosperity. Love will bring you things that you never thought were possible. When we step out of the box. But sometimes stepping out of the box again, just like Peter, means we need to deal with some uncomfortable situations. and dealing with some uncomfortable situations, people will talk about us when we're out of the box. You know, if I were to dare to go out of here and talk to, you know, somebody on the street corner, people will talk about me. I'm the pastor. They probably know what I'm doing. They still gonna talk. Why are you out there talking to those whiners? Why are you out there talking to those drug addicts? I tell you, God's word works. You know, for the past year, I think, every time I seen a young man over there on the corner, shooting dice, and whatever else they doing, I would always walk over and shake their hand. I would do that. You know, I just walk over and shake their hand. I don't want nothing, don't want no names, don't want no addresses, don't want nothing. Oh, I ain't even asked you to come to church. I'm just letting you know that God is alive in this place. To the point they know who I am. Because one day I went out there, and some young lady was out there with them, and they said, watch out, you're going to shake your hand. Now, I heard of drive-bys, but I never heard of shake-bys. And I didn't disappoint them. I went over there and I shook their hand. But, I mean, that only happens when you step out of the box. When you step out of the box. See, it's not as hard as we think. The devil got us all blocked in. Think everything got to come to us. Ministry didn't happen inside. What happened on the inside is the saints got edified, and they got fortified, and they grew, and so that they could go out and minister the word. When doctors go to school, all the healing don't happen in the classroom. In order for healing to take place, in order for them to use their practice, they got to go out of the classroom and set up an office somewhere so they can heal people. If you want a doctor, you don't go to the school. You don't go to a medical school. You go into a doctor's office that left the medical school and went out. See, because they had to get out of the box. They learned what they had to learn in the school. Then they went outside of the school. Even if you get a lawyer, you don't go to school and get a lawyer. You find somebody that had left that place, went out of the box, and started a practice so that you can go to them. Am I right? Amen. How do Christians grow? Well, we come together and we get fortified, and the church happens, and the church prospers, and the church grows and develops when we leave this place. Because where is your office? Your office is wherever you stand, because the building of Christ is inside you. So wherever you go, it's your office. I don't care if it's a desk. I don't care if it's a stove. I don't care if it's a bus stop. I don't care if it's your car. I don't care if it's on a baseball field. I don't care if it's a basketball court. I don't care if it's in a mall or the supermarket. I don't care where it is, in a barber shop or beauty salon. That's where your office is, because Christ is in you. And he set it up in you to get out of the box and minister to somebody so that they can see the glory of the Lord. So we wouldn't look at ministry out of the box. We just need to think about Peter staying with this stinky man that nobody else wanted to stay with, but he knew that if he was going to minister to this broader community, that he had to do this, not for himself, but he knew, but the Spirit of the Lord let him know that Paul was coming, so that he would have a foundation to build on when he started ministering to the Gentile world. And we are all beneficiaries because Peter stayed with a team. Y'all think about that. Amen? This ain't no shout out, but it's a thing. All because Peter stayed with one man that wasn't undesirable, with beneficiaries of that. Because Paul had his ministry to build on that. So we can praise the Lord for ministry out of the box. Is that how we think? Amen?